Previously on Night of the Shadows.
Harvey has a condition. Some sort of birth defect in the brain.
Thaddeus King has been found guilty, and so have all who follow him.
Sir, Harvey Dent has entered the office. It's him, sir. He's heading right for King.
Call the police, Alfred.
Well, this is certainly a predicament.
Thaddeus King and all those stand with him, you have been found guilty of charge brought against you. Prepare for your judgment.
Superiority would be quite helpful about now.
Yes, Batman would have helped too.
How many pieces you want him in, boss?
Just don't get too cocky.
Why, affirmative.
King, the boots! Target the boots!
Mr. Merkel, distraction maneuver.
Why, of course.
Why, Dent?
So this is how you answer my offer? By throwing in with them? They're criminals! Murderers! Aren't you one to talk? You had a chance to join me, to pursue true justice!
You're sick, Dent. You need help.
You're right there. You never should have crossed me, Dent.
King?
Now you pay the price.
King, no! Alfred, Harvey is coming your way. Repeat, Harvey is coming your way.
Blast!
And just where do you think you're going?
Mr. King, maybe we should...
Talk in it.
Apologies, Batman. But there really was no way we were going to let you out of here alive.
King, he's getting away!
Yes, indeed he is. Let's not make it unanimous.
GCPD, drop your weapons!
Commissioner, thank goodness you got here in time. That judge figure and these maniacs were about to kill me.
Sure, King.
Well, now, Commissioner, this is my property, is it not? That's breaking and entering, and as I recall, I'm the only one in this room with no prior convictions. So whose story are you going to trust?
Alright, let him go. Take the others in. This day just keeps getting better.
Thank you, officers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lounge full of terrified patrons to attend to.
Whoa, whoa, hey, hey, hey! After them! It's been a while.
You don't seem surprised.
When you know Nate Felding as long as I have, well, let's just say it's difficult to believe that he's the Batman.
You didn't say anything at the trial.
He told me not to. He believes in you, enough to take your place. You know I have to take you in.
Gordon.
I covered for you before, but now it's undeniable. Like it or not, you still killed a man.
There's more to it than that, and I have recordings to back it up. I wish I had time to explain, but right now we need to focus on capturing Dent before he strikes again.
Dent? You mean the judges?
You can't do it alone, Gordon. And neither can I. But together, we might be able to locate him in time.
Dear Lord. If my men get to him first, they'll probably be forced to kill him. Can you make sure that doesn't happen?
If I can get to him first.
The law is the law. I can't let you go. Jezebel Plaza, 1 hour. Hit me. Hit me and go. Go!
Wake up, Felding.
What? Can't a guy get some sleep?
You have an appointment.
Look, if this is about the fight the other... Oh.
Take a seat, won't you, Mr. Felding? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Professor Hugo Strange, Chief Psychiatrist here at Arkham Asylum.
Your, reputation precedes you, Professor.
And you yours. There isn't a single soul in Gotham who hasn't heard of the Batman.
What can I say? I do get around.
Indeed. Would you mind if I asked you one simple question? It would be a great service to me, I assure you.
Fire away.
Thank you. Tell me, Mr. Felding, why did you become the Batman? I mean, there must have been a reason behind your actions, a cause, a stimulus, a purpose. But I've looked extensively through your records and I cannot seem to pinpoint it. As far as I can see, you've had a healthy family and a happy childhood, no abuse, no neglect, no traumatic experiences, none of your family were ever robbed, killed, or otherwise negatively impacted by crime. Nothing to provoke the obvious dedication you possess to stomping it out. In fact, I would assume you possess quite the opposite outlook on crime. What with your wife?
Yes, I know.
A touchy subject, I'm sure, and one we need not discuss. My point is, why did you become the Batman? Why was your career in law enforcement not enough? What provoked you to go outside the law? I believe that's all for tonight, Mr. Felding. You are free to go.
He's a half hour overdue.
He'll be here.
He could be gathering a strike team to arrest you, you know.
If he wanted to arrest me, he would have done it while he had the chance. There he is.
Good luck, sir.
Took me longer than I thought to get away from the station. Now, here's the deal. Chamberlain's reorganized the SWAT and is sweeping the South District for the judge as we speak. A lot of those guys still hold Reeves' perspective on you, so you'll have to stay out of sight.
Do they know?
No, I couldn't bring myself to tell them.
That gives me an advantage. I'll search Harvey's house, see if I can figure out his next target.
And if you can't?
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
You know, I defended you. For most of those years, I was the only one on the force. But now, I'm starting to wonder if you are what I thought you were. I'm starting to wonder if Nate made a mistake. You see, I finally realized that the problem isn't right or wrong with you. It's escalation. You brought a force to the city no criminal could stand against. So the old ones fell. But it didn't end there. They got smarter, stronger, and more unhinged. To the point where you left this city in worse shape than when you arrived. I'll admit, in those early years I thought you were some sort of messiah from on high, here to raise Gotham to glory. But in spite of your best efforts, it's only sunk deeper. And to think Nate would give up his whole life for you.
Gordon, it was never my intention to...
What would you care? He's just a face in the crowd after all. Another nameless character in this game you play.
I do care. More than you know. Joker.
It's a good thing I came back. Otherwise, you might have interfered with justice twice in one night.
Dent, please, listen to me.
No need to keep up the act. We've met before, haven't we, Bruce Wayne? That night, at the fundraiser, Nate neglected to mention that there was a second person that took note of your absence.
All right, Harvey.
You need to listen to me. What you're doing, it's not you. Nate told me you have a problem. We can help you.
Problem. Not a problem. A curse. An affliction I cannot find the words to describe. Torn between two consciousnesses. Two competing forces. A constant war raging inside my head for control. I want it to end.
It can end, Harvey. We can work through it, together.
Don't you think I've tried to? I've tried everything. Nothing works. Nothing can be done. No matter what I do, I always end up in charge.
Listen to me. Killing these people won't change anything.
Justice, Bruce. Justice. Those who condemn the innocent and restrain the righteous must be counted among any other criminal. You, of all people, should know this. I freed you from the shackles of your opposition, fought against those who would tear down what we have worked so hard to build. And what do? You spit in my face! Align yourself with the scum you claim to oppose!
Killing is not the answer, Harvey. I cannot allow you to take the law into your own hands.
And there is no hope for you, Mr. Wayne. And no further purpose for the Batman. You know your trouble, Wayne. You're soft, weak, outdated. You were never prepared to do what's necessary. And you never will be. You're finished. No, please, not him too. He's done nothing wrong. He's innocent. He made his choice, and now he must be counted among the unjust. Run, please. I can't hold him back. Run! No.
Master Bruce! Master Bruce!
Bruce, what happened?
You know what your problem is, Wayne? You're soft, weak, outdated.
Scum like you is better off dead.
You're the one who runs around in a cape and a cowl, terrorizing innocent people, and leaving them empty shells of things that once were.
And to think Nate gave up his whole life for you.
I'm not the monster. You are. There is no hope for you, Mr. Wayne, and no further purpose for the Batman.
Master Bruce, please speak to me.
I'm all right.
All right. Sir, what are you doing? Sir, Bruce! What the devil do you think you're doing? Do you want to die?
Let me through, Alfred.
No, Bruce!
Out of the way!
I will not allow you to do this!
I said move!
Bruce.
Bruce! Help me get him on the table, quick!
Lucius, it can't wait. Gordon, tell him he's going after Joker next. Joker.
On it.
You'll be alright, thank God.
I'm sorry, Alfred. I just don't know what else to do.
I beg you, sir, don't do it. If this happens again, you'll never recover. Do not go through with this. If not for me, then for your parents. I promised them I would take care of you. I promised.
Joker is my doing.
I see him, Alfred. In my head, he tortures me day and night. I can't escape him. You've never forgiven yourself. How can I? An innocent man who hadn't committed a crime in his life. I destroyed him. Yes. Yes, you did. And that is something you will live with for the rest of your life. But you have to accept that, sir. And Penguin. And anything else you wish could undo. Don't fight it. Commune with it. Allow yourself to feel it. Only then will you be at peace with yourself. You're right. I can't deny this. I can't ignore it. I can't run away from it. I'm done shifting the blame for this. In spite of all that was happening around me, I still delivered the blow. I still took something from you. I do not disregard what others have sacrificed because of me. Not anymore. I am a monster. But I don't have to be. And neither do you. You're right. I know what I have to do. Oh, at least let me patch you up first, sir. Bingo.
Commissioner.
We have the judge's next target, Joker.
How do you know?
Anonymous tip, but I'm certain he's next.
Alright, well, that still leaves us nowhere. We don't know where the Joker is either.
Sirs? You're not gonna believe this, but we have Joker's brother-in-law in the meeting room, John Anderson. He says he wants to see the chief.
Brother-in-law?
Hey, wait! Say! You wouldn't happen to know where an Ellen Napier might be found?
What? Let me go! Hey, get off of me!
And how about you, sir? See any Ellen Napiers around here?
You're the Joker.
Ellen! Ellen! Ellen, wait! Ellen! Ellen! No!
After Jack told me he was looking for Ellen, I decided to follow him. I needed to make sure he didn't find her.
Why didn't you call it in earlier?
It's hard to turn in my own brother, and in a way it almost seemed... I don't know.
Do you know where he went?
I followed him for all of today, before I came to you. He was heading towards Ace Chemicals. That was about an hour ago.
Where it all began.
We need to get there, ASAP. I'll redirect the SWAT team.
Your brother-in-law seems to be acting out of character as of late. Have you considered that he may really just want to see his family again?
He was assaulting innocent people on the street and screaming like a lunatic. It doesn't sound out of character to me.
If he were really informed, those people would be dead. I think you know that. He's been through a lot, Mr. Anderson. That certainly doesn't excuse what he's done, but it does put things in perspective. Thanks for coming in. You're free to go. Can't you see I'm having a moment?
I care not about your pathetic ramblings. Prepare for your judgment.
So, you're the psycho killer that's been running around recently. Given your whole spiel, I assumed you'd come for me sooner or later. But oh boy, have you caught me at a bad time. Tell you what, how's about I carve you up into kebab pieces and skewer you on your own sword?
You cannot resist your reckoning.
Oh, you have no idea. Around the perimeter, no one gets out.
Why aren't we going in?
I don't know about you, but I don't want to walk into a situation without knowing what I'm getting into.
Yes, sir. Something tells me our favorite vigilante intends to join. Do not let him get in.
Hold position here until we get the go-ahead from the commissioner.
Wait, what the?
Batman sighted at the south entrance. Repeat, Batman sighted at the... Ah!
Joker and the assailant located on the upper platform, requesting permission to intervene.
Maintain position.
Copy that, Commissioner.
What? We have them, both of them. We need to...
You heard me, officer. Monitor them, but do not engage.
What in the blazes are you doing? Giving Batman more time?
He's our best chance.
By doing this, you are aiding a fugitive from justice. Cancel that order.
I can't do that, Chamberlain.
Cancel it. How could you? You're turning your back on Reeves, on O'Hara?
No. I'm admitting what they were never able to. And after tonight, hopefully you will too.
Napier!
Ah, Batsy! Nice of you to drop in. This fellow was about to lay down the law in every sense of the phrase. Ah, the scenery really is unforgettable, isn't it? I really like what they've done with the place. Well, if it isn't D.A. Dent, what's the matter? Lose your job or something? Wait!
Napier, don't.
Well, Batsy, here we are at the threshold. Once again, I hold a life in my hands, and once again, you'll be too late to save it. So how shall we do this? I know. I'll count to 3. That should give you a moment to think about all of your failures. 3,
Napier,
2,
Napier,
1, Jack! What?
You were right, Jack. You were right all along. I did this to you. In a careless moment, I took your family, your livelihood, even your face. I am a monster. And for everything I've done to you, I'm sorry.
You're lying! You've never cared about anyone but yourself!
I've never been more serious. I'm not asking you to forgive me, Jack. But I know that there is a good man still in there. Don't let your hatred of me drive you down this path. Rise above your circumstances. Become more than I was. Than I am. I don't know how. Neither do I. But I do know that you start by putting that gun down.
right. I'm ready.
Call an ambulance.
I talked to Dr. Young. She said he's gonna make it.
And his face?
Some scars never heal.
All the same, my men would have shot both of them down. And he somehow managed to get Joker to surrender.
Not Joker. I believe he prefers Mr. Napier now. Hey, Warden, before I go, do you mind if I visit someone in the prison wing?
After all we've done to you, it's the least we can do.
That's the one.
Control room. Unlock cell 2487.
You mean I can...
Just this once.
Stephanie.
I heard they were letting you out.
Yeah, looks that way.
So what happened? Don't tell me they caught...
No. Joker came clean. I can't believe it.
Thank goodness. If only...
1 year, 8 months, 5 days.
I wish I could say I didn't deserve every second of it.
Come on, don't talk like that. You'll see. Before you know it, we'll be sitting by the fire again, watching an old movie or playing a game of cards or just relaxing even. It'll be just like before. Before all this.
I wish I could be as optimistic as you, but prison does something to a person. It changes you.
I'm sorry. You'd think after experiencing this place I'd be more understanding.
Oh, Nate. It's all right, as is. Any normal man would have left long before now.
Now you and I both know I'm not a normal man.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on, with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on, with hope in your heart.
With last night's arrest of both former District Attorney Harvey Dent and the felon known as the Joker, it seems the Batman is finally able to step out of the shadows and back into the public eye. The Joker has signed a full confession to the various horrific acts once attributed to... It's over.
Yup, you did it. You made things right in just about every respect.
Then why do I still feel like I failed?
You did everything you could for Harvey.
And yet, I couldn't help him. Why, Mr. Felding, do come in. Thanks, Alfred.
Good to see you, Nathan.
You too, Mr. Fox. Do you mind if I talk to Bruce for a second?
Of course.
Don't you have a wife to go home to? Yeah, I do. In fact, she's part of the reason I'm doing this. What do you mean? Gordon came by the apartment earlier. Said the new police chief okayed reinstating my badge. That's great. Congratulations. No, it's not. There's a reason I left there, Bruce. And it doesn't just go away because I'm free and clear now. I left because the law doesn't always cut it here. A lot of the times it just flat out makes the wrong call. I know I did. What are you saying? I'm saying, you wouldn't happen to have another spare costume lying around, would you?
I'm glad you asked.
So much for privacy.
Come on, let me show you a little something I've been working on.
So this is what you've been working on instead of fixing mine.
Well, he did lose the old one. Besides, you've been doing so well in the prototype.
Very funny.
Don't get your shorts in a knot. I'll repair you another one.
Just one thing. Is there any way you can make it blue?
I'll see what I can do.
If you two are done, what do you think I should call myself? I mean, if you're Batman, does that make me Batboy? We'll think of something.
Welcome to the team, Nathan.
Well, seeing as how we're teammates, call me Nate.
I received word someone wanted to see me about a business venture?
Yes. We were wondering if you'd be interested in joining our little coalition.